Electrical blueprint reading is a crucial skill for electricians, electrical engineers, and anyone involved in the electrical trades. Understanding electrical blueprints allows professionals to accurately install, maintain, and troubleshoot electrical systems. There are numerous resources available online to help individuals learn and improve their electrical blueprint reading skills, ranging from basic introductions to more advanced techniques. Many of these resources are available at no cost, providing accessible learning opportunities for those interested in the field. One can find online courses specifically designed to teach electrical blueprint reading. These courses typically cover topics such as understanding electrical symbols, interpreting wiring diagrams, and identifying different components within a system. The courses may also include interactive exercises and quizzes to reinforce learning. Several websites offer comprehensive guides to electrical blueprint reading. These guides often provide step-by-step instructions on how to interpret various elements of an electrical blueprint, including power plans, lighting plans, and control systems. The guides may also include helpful tips and tricks for identifying common mistakes and avoiding potential problems. Examples of typical electrical drawings are invaluable for those learning to read blueprints. Many websites offer libraries of electrical drawings that showcase different types of electrical systems and installations. By studying these examples, learners can develop a better understanding of how electrical blueprints are created and how they are used in the field. Electrical schematic diagrams are a specialized type of electrical drawing that illustrates the connections between different components in an electrical circuit. Understanding schematic diagrams is essential for troubleshooting electrical problems and designing new electrical systems. Numerous websites offer collections of electrical schematic diagrams that can be used for reference and learning. For those who are looking for more in-depth instruction, there are also paid courses and resources available. These resources often provide more comprehensive coverage of electrical blueprint reading topics, as well as personalized support and feedback from experienced instructors. Firstly, understanding electrical symbols is essential for reading blueprints. Electrical blueprints use a standardized set of symbols to represent different electrical components, such as switches, outlets, lights, and appliances. Becoming familiar with these symbols is crucial for accurately interpreting the information presented on a blueprint. Secondly, blueprints often use different line types to indicate different types of wiring. For example, a solid line might represent a hot wire, while a dashed line might represent a neutral wire. Understanding the different line types used on a blueprint is essential for understanding how the electrical system is wired. Thirdly, blueprints typically include detailed notes and specifications that provide additional information about the electrical system. These notes might include information about the voltage and amperage requirements of different components, as well as details about the type of wiring and conduit that should be used. Carefully reading and understanding these notes is essential for ensuring that the electrical system is installed correctly. Fourthly, it is crucial to practice reading electrical blueprints regularly to improve your skills. There are many online resources that provide sample blueprints and practice exercises. By working through these exercises, you can develop your ability to quickly and accurately interpret electrical blueprints. Fifthly, it is important to understand the different types of electrical blueprints. Some blueprints show the layout of the electrical system, while others show the wiring diagrams. Understanding the purpose of each type of blueprint is essential for using it effectively. Sixthly, blueprints often include a legend that explains the symbols and abbreviations used in the drawing. Referring to the legend can help you to understand the meaning of unfamiliar symbols and abbreviations. Seventhly, blueprints typically include a scale that indicates the size of the drawing relative to the actual building or electrical system. Understanding the scale of the blueprint is important for accurately interpreting the dimensions and distances shown on the drawing. Eighthly, consider taking an electrical blueprint reading course or workshop. These courses can provide structured instruction and hands-on practice that can help you to develop your skills more quickly. Ninthly, there are numerous online forums and communities where you can ask questions and get help with electrical blueprint reading. These communities can be a valuable resource for troubleshooting problems and learning from other professionals. Tenthly, blueprints should be updated to reflect any changes that are made to the electrical system. It is essential to ensure that you are working with the most current version of the blueprint to avoid errors and potential safety hazards. Electrical blueprints use standard symbols to represent different components. Familiarizing yourself with these symbols is crucial for accurate interpretation. Common symbols include those for outlets, switches, lighting fixtures, circuit breakers, and electrical panels. Each symbol has a specific meaning, and understanding these meanings is the first step in reading a blueprint. Blueprints also use line conventions to differentiate between various types of wiring and connections. Solid lines typically represent conductors, while dashed lines may indicate concealed wiring or communication lines. The thickness of the line can also convey information such as the gauge of the wire. Understanding these line conventions helps in tracing circuits and identifying potential issues. Electrical blueprints often include detailed notes and specifications that provide additional information about the electrical system. These notes may specify the voltage, amperage, and wattage requirements for different components, as well as the type of wiring and conduit that should be used. Reviewing these notes carefully is essential for ensuring that the electrical system is installed and maintained correctly. The electrical blueprints use different views to represent the electrical system from various perspectives. Plan views show the layout of the electrical system as seen from above, while elevation views show the vertical arrangement of components. Section views provide a cutaway view of the system, revealing interior details. Understanding these different views helps in visualizing the electrical system and identifying potential problems. Electrical blueprints include schedules that list the electrical equipment and devices used in the system. These schedules typically provide information such as the manufacturer, model number, voltage, amperage, and wattage of each item. Reviewing the schedules can help in verifying that the correct equipment is being used and that the electrical system is properly balanced. Electrical blueprints often include a one-line diagram that provides a simplified representation of the entire electrical system. This diagram shows the main power source, the distribution panels, and the major loads. Reviewing the one-line diagram can help in understanding the overall structure of the electrical system and identifying potential points of failure. Electrical blueprints often include a grounding diagram that shows the grounding system for the electrical system. This diagram indicates the location of the grounding electrodes, the grounding conductors, and the grounding connections. Reviewing the grounding diagram is essential for ensuring that the electrical system is properly grounded and that the risk of electrical shock is minimized. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is a widely adopted standard for electrical installations in the United States. The NEC provides guidelines for the safe and proper installation of electrical systems, including requirements for wiring, grounding, and overcurrent protection. Familiarity with the NEC is essential for anyone working with electrical blueprints. It is important to understand the relationship between electrical blueprints and the NEC. Electrical blueprints should be designed to comply with the requirements of the NEC, and electricians and electrical engineers should use the NEC as a reference when interpreting and implementing electrical blueprints. The NEC provides specific requirements for various aspects of electrical installations. For example, the NEC specifies the minimum size of conductors for different types of circuits, the maximum number of outlets that can be installed on a single circuit, and the requirements for grounding electrical equipment. Electrical blueprints should reflect these requirements. The NEC also provides requirements for the labeling of electrical equipment and the posting of warning signs. Electrical blueprints should indicate the location of these labels and signs. For example, electrical panels should be labeled with the voltage and amperage of the circuits that they serve, and warning signs should be posted in areas where there is a risk of electrical shock. Electrical blueprints should be reviewed and approved by a qualified electrical engineer or inspector before construction begins. This review ensures that the blueprints comply with the requirements of the NEC and that the electrical system is designed safely and effectively. Changes to electrical blueprints should be documented and approved before they are implemented. This documentation helps to ensure that the electrical system is installed correctly and that it can be maintained safely in the future. process of creating and interpreting electrical blueprints often involves the use of computer-aided design, or CAD, software. CAD software allows electrical engineers and designers to create detailed and accurate electrical blueprints, and it also provides tools for analyzing and simulating the performance of electrical systems. CAD software can be used to create electrical blueprints for a variety of applications, including residential, commercial, and industrial buildings. CAD software can also be used to create electrical blueprints for specialized systems such as solar power systems, wind power systems, and data centers. CAD software can generate accurate and detailed electrical blueprints. CAD software can also perform calculations and simulations to verify that the electrical system is designed correctly. CAD software can also generate reports and documentation that can be used for permitting and inspections. In addition to CAD software, there are also a number of other software tools that can be used for electrical blueprint reading and design. These tools include software for calculating voltage drop, software for sizing conductors, and software for simulating the performance of electrical systems. These tools can help electrical engineers and designers to ensure that the electrical system is designed safely and effectively. Voltage drop is the reduction in voltage that occurs along a conductor due to the resistance of the conductor. Excessive voltage drop can cause electrical equipment to malfunction or fail, so it is important to calculate voltage drop when designing electrical systems. Software for calculating voltage drop can help electrical engineers and designers to ensure that the voltage drop in a circuit is within acceptable limits. The size of conductors must be selected to ensure that they can safely carry the current that will flow through them. The NEC provides tables that specify the allowable ampacity of different types of conductors. Software for sizing conductors can help electrical engineers and designers to select the appropriate conductor size for a given application. Electrical systems can be complex, and it can be difficult to predict how they will perform under different conditions. Software for simulating the performance of electrical systems can help electrical engineers and designers to identify potential problems and optimize the design of the electrical system. Understanding electrical blueprints is an ongoing process. As technology evolves, new electrical components and systems are introduced, and electrical blueprints are updated to reflect these changes. Therefore, it is important to stay up to date on the latest developments in electrical blueprint reading and design. There are a number of ways to stay up to date on the latest developments in electrical blueprint reading and design. These include attending industry conferences, reading trade publications, and taking continuing education courses. Many professional organizations offer continuing education courses on electrical blueprint reading and design. These courses can help you to stay up to date on the latest codes, standards, and technologies. There are also a number of online resources that can help you to stay up to date on the latest developments in electrical blueprint reading and design. These resources include online forums, blogs, and websites that are dedicated to electrical engineering and design. Electrical blueprints are an essential tool for electricians, electrical engineers, and anyone involved in the electrical trades. By understanding how to read and interpret electrical blueprints, you can ensure that electrical systems are installed and maintained safely and effectively. To further your understanding, consider the following. 1. Always refer to the latest edition of the National Electrical Code for the most up-to-date requirements and guidelines. 2. Practice reading blueprints regularly to improve your skills and familiarity with different types of drawings. 3. Seek out opportunities to work with experienced electricians and electrical engineers to learn from their expertise. 4. Attend workshops and seminars to enhance your knowledge of specific electrical systems and technologies. 5. Utilize online resources and forums to ask questions, share knowledge, and stay connected with other professionals in the field. 6. Never hesitate to ask for clarification from the designer or engineer if you encounter any ambiguities or uncertainties in a blueprint. 7. Prioritize safety when working with electrical systems and always follow established safety procedures and guidelines. 8. Stay informed about new technologies and advancements in the electrical industry to remain competitive and adaptable. 9. Develop strong problem-solving skills to effectively troubleshoot issues and identify potential solutions based on blueprint information. 10. Cultivate a collaborative mindset and actively communicate with other trades and stakeholders involved in the construction or maintenance project. By following these guidelines, individuals can enhance their understanding of electrical blueprints and contribute to the successful and safe completion of electrical projects. Electrical blueprints are not merely static documents, they are dynamic tools that evolve with the changing needs of a project. The ability to adapt to these changes and interpret revisions effectively is crucial for success in the electrical field. Furthermore, it's essential to recognize the importance of accuracy and attention to detail when working with electrical blueprints. Even minor errors or omissions can have significant consequences, potentially leading to safety hazards, system malfunctions, or project delays. Therefore, meticulousness and a commitment to quality are paramount when interpreting and implementing electrical blueprints. The electrical industry is constantly evolving, with new technologies and practices emerging regularly. Staying abreast of these advancements is essential for electrical professionals to remain competitive and provide the best possible service to their clients. Continuous learning and professional development are key to thriving in this dynamic field. Finally, it is important to emphasize the ethical responsibilities of electrical professionals when working with electrical blueprints. Electrical systems can pose significant safety risks if not designed, installed, and maintained properly. Therefore, electrical professionals have a moral obligation to adhere to the highest standards of safety and integrity in their work. This includes accurately interpreting electrical blueprints, following all applicable codes and regulations, and prioritizing the safety of themselves and others. By embracing these principles, electrical professionals can ensure that they are contributing to the creation of safe, reliable, and efficient electrical systems. These systems are the backbone of modern society, powering our homes, businesses, and infrastructure. As such, the role of electrical professionals is both vital and demanding, requiring a combination of technical expertise, ethical responsibility, and a commitment to continuous learning. Through diligent study, practical experience, and a dedication to excellence, individuals can develop the skills and knowledge necessary to excel in this rewarding and challenging field. The journey of learning to read electrical blueprints is a continuous one, but with dedication and perseverance, anyone can master this essential skill.